Right, guys, we have another scumbag here that the BBC will avoid talking about like the bubonic plague because they think everyone should shut up for the sake of diversity, as Naz Shah would say. But you know me, I ain't gonna shut up. Even if YouTube absolutely hates me covering topics like this, I'm still gonna do it anyway. At the end of the day, we're not allowed to do what these scumbags actually deserve, so a video will have to do. The law literally stands in the way of real justice in cases like this, and I would say even more so because this scumbag not only violated a young girl, he also infected her with his disease-ridden self, lying about his age despite that still making him nearly double her age, which he knew was only 14. This story sickens me to the core, but one detail in it suggests he could be one of the boat wankers pretty piss poor Patel and that incompetent fuckpig Boris Johnson have willingly ferried across the channel and put up at our expense. But you know what, enough of me talking, let's see what the Birmingham Live article on this has to say. It headlines Sexual Predator Jailed for Sex with Girl of 14 after he knocked 20 years off his age. Mohammed Jama, 47, knew the victim was 14 but told her he was 25 and then left her with an STD after meeting in Kingfisher County Park. And there you can see a picture of the dirty fucking scumbag here who tried to make out he was like 27 and that made it okay. Says a sexual predator who groomed a child and knocked 20 years off his age before having sex with her in a park has been jailed. The 14-year-old victim's life was destroyed by Mohammed Jama, the dirty fuckpig who also left her with a sexually transmitted disease. She and a friend met the 47-year-old on a bus and made their aid clear to him, Birmingham Crown Court heard. Obviously proving he doesn't give a flying fuck about any of that, he's just a sick dirty cunt and this is what he was after. Not only was he a dirty sick nonce cunt, but he's also running around spreading who knows fucking what to kids that he's doing this shit too. It says he persuaded her to call him and arrange to meet at an Asda store car park in Small Heath on the 4th of October 2019. Two sexual acts took place at Kingfisher County Park after he claimed to be 25, said Andrew Wallace, prosecuting. Jama, 47, of Granville Street, Ladywood, was jailed for 7 years and 2 months after he admitted 2 charges of sexual activity with a child. Mr. Wallace said there had been an element of grooming. The teenagers later sent a text to her aunt, who would have known she had not gone to school that day, saying something bad had happened. Mr. Wallace said Jama later made several attempts to contact the girl because this is the sort of shit these motherfuckers do. After the matter was reported to the police, the 14-year-old girl was examined and found to have contracted an STD. Which means possibly he knew he had that and willingly fucking give it to her, making this scumbag even worse than he already is, which is the bottom of the fucking barrel, let me tell ya. Jama was traced to a nearby hostel and he was linked to the incident through DNA, and that's the part there that makes me think this guy could well be one of the boat wankers I was talking about earlier. You know, they've moved them from hotels and the barracks to hostels and things like this. It could well literally be one of them. I don't know for sure, so that's just me speculating on that. Not that it really matters that much, the guy is just a fucking scumbag, though it makes Boris Johnson and pretty piss poor Patel look even more fucking stupid than they already do. It goes on, in a statement, the victim's mother said, "Not only has it destroyed my daughter's lives, it has destroyed the whole family. My beautiful daughter was left feeling withdrawn and not wanting to leave the house. She has isolated herself in her room." Which obviously is what you're going to expect with shit like this. Though she shouldn't do it, she should stay strong and tell these dirty nonce cunts to go fuck themselves. The rest of the country stands behind her, she better fucking believe that. It says here, passing sentence, Judge Sarah Buckham told Jama on meeting her on the bus, "You set your sights on her almost immediately. She was a naive young girl and despite her better instincts agreed to meet up. There was significant planning. Yeah, you can bet he planned on this. You are a predatory man, happy to have sexual relations with a girl who's just 14. No, he's a predatory nonce cunt that deserves a lot more than going to prison, let me tell you." It says you have shown no understanding of the seriousness of your actions and you have shown no regard or compassion for her. Yes, because in his mind this is perfectly fine, as we all know. The media and that won't like to admit it, but that is what they think. You set about seducing her for your own sexual gratification. You stored her name in your contacts with only one thing in mind. The impact on her has been profound and has also ripped through the entire family. And then his defense counsel come out with some shit, "Yeah, I don't even give a fuck what you've got to say. I would literally refuse to represent this fuckpig." But I've got to say, this whole story here makes me absolutely fucking livid. What the hell is going on in this country? You got this dirty fucker at 47 years old literally roaming around having sex with 14-year-old girls and giving them sexually transmitted diseases in the process. Surely that should be considered a biological fucking hate crime or something like that. What the actual fuck is going on? And despite the fact that he got 7 years, which is actually quite a lot, for crimes like this, the fucker should have got more like 50. In fact, he should have deported the cunt if you can. Oh yeah, wait a minute, we can't, because pretty piss poor Patel is useless and the system is a complete load of wank.